Today is Tuesday, Parashat Tavo. In the Parashat this week, before Moshe Rabbeinu passes away, he gives an admonition, so to speak, to Am Yisrael. But he starts by saying, if you follow the words of HaShem, if you do mitzvot, you follow the commandments, there are many blessings that will come to you. Even the blessings, ve'yisigucha, they'll chase after you and overtake you. In other words, even if you try to run away from them, the blessings will catch up with you. And you have many successes, you'll be able to have abundance, and many good things will happen. But then Moshe Rabbeinu tells, on the other hand, he describes the dire consequences of sin, of acting improperly. And the descriptions are really hair-raising of what could happen to Am Yisrael, to the Jewish people. And throughout our history, we've definitely seen some difficult episodes for the Jewish people. So he warns us in advance, Moshe Rabbeinu. But one pasuk in the middle of all these descriptions of horrible things that could happen, there's one pasuk that says, Tachat asher lo avata et Hashem Elokecha besimcha ubtuv levav merov kol. This happened because you did not serve Hashem, your God, besimcha, with joy, ubtuv levav, and goodness of heart. Merov kol, when you had all that abundance and prosperity. And the idea is that anything that we have, anything that we're able to accomplish, our successes, our accomplishments, our talents, everything is from Hashem. And even when we do a mitzvah, when we serve Hashem in whatever mitzvah that we're involved in, ultimately it's Hashem who enabled us to do it. Ultimately, He's the reason for us having the ability to do anything that we do. So what is our part in doing the mitzvah? What is the part in doing the mitzvah? If it comes, everything that we do, actually, He enabled us to do it. He allows us, or gave us the wherewithal, or the ability, the capacity to do it. Our contribution is the attitude with which we do the mitzvah. So when we do the mitzvah, it should be done our part of it. That is not something that is just given by Hashem. It's the attitude that we have in doing the mitzvah, that comes from us. And it says here, because you didn't serve Hashem, besimcha, with joy, when you did the mitzvah, you did it as if it was a load on your shoulder. Or you did it with an attitude of, it's not so important. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this is something that has no value at all. That's the wrong approach to doing a mitzvah, because that's your contribution. Your contribution is the enthusiasm in doing the mitzvah, the idea that you have connected to the mitzvah, that you're doing something very, very important, of serving Hashem. There was a king or a president of a country who asked you to bring him a gift, or to bring him something, or to contribute something to his palace. You would be very happy. You would say, wow, the king asked me to do this for him. You would have enthusiasm and excitement, and you would value that moment very much. So that attitude is the attitude that we should have in serving Hashem, whether it is in our prayers, in our mitzvot, in everything that we do, that Hashem would be happy with what we're doing, so to speak. We have to do it with enthusiasm, with simcha, and tuv levav, and goodness of heart. And merov kol, you had an abundance, but you didn't use that abundance with enthusiasm to serve Hashem. That's a big problem. And that would be what would cause a domino effect to bring about all these punishments and consequences that will happen as a result of sin. So if we could say, one of the lessons from the parasha of this week is the attitude with which we do the mitzvot. And it could be even between you and other people. You give charity to someone, you could do it with the right attitude, with a smile, with a comforting word, or you could do it with a bad attitude, with sort of like just getting rid of the person. That would be wrong. even between you and your spouse and your children, the attitude with which you relate to each other is a big part of whatever a person is doing. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.